What a movie. Guys, for better, for love. Run. Run faster than your legs can take you. Living with a toxic partner, a domestic abuser, is the most dangerous thing you should run from. He has changed, she's going to change, is the most harmful pill to swallow. I do not subscribe to marriages for better for worse. When you live under the same roof with an animal in human form, ladies and gentlemen, live before the scars are too deep to heal. You only live once. Nobody has 9 lives. So, run as fast as you can before you lose your legs. So, before we get down to the review of today, welcome back to Substance TV. I am Substance, the girl with the movie scoop, here to deliver the hottest facts and truths about films. On this channel, we dive deep into movie reviews, explore real-life connections from cinematic stories, and share captivating narratives. Join me as we uncover the magic behind the silver screen and connect it to our daily lives. Don't miss out on the latest insights and engaging content. Hit that subscribe button and be part of our movie-loving community. So guys, the movie For Better, For Love takes us on a journey of relationship, of marriage, the pains and torture, and the love and light. We saw these two faces of marriage. We saw these two faces of relationship. Glary, clear. Alright, and guys, we are going to dive proper into the review of today. First up, guys, I want to appreciate this particular actors that brought life into this movie. These actors did their very best in portraying what domestic violence is and what true love is. So we have this young couple, Uche Montana and Anthony Wood. So these people were married, but in their marriage, there was no peace. It was constant abuse, beating, troubles, and trouble. There was no peace at all in this marriage, and it didn't start that way, okay? Before a lady would say yes to a man, it simply means that this lady has seen that this is the sweetest man on earth. But eventually, they get married and the man turns into a beast. That was the situation for this couple. Alright, so this man treated Uche with so much disrespect, so much, anger in him. Like he just hated her guts. He found reasons to hit his wife at every given opportunity. There is no day that goes by without this man hitting his wife. And this woman in question cannot even have a conversation with her husband, like a one-on-one conversation with her husband, or ask her husband questions. Alright, because she doesn't know when beating will land on her. Alright, she's always scared to communicate with her husband because her husband is just hot-tempered, and when she says some certain things, he might just get angry and beat her. So she lived in fear in her marriage, and it was getting too much. The whole injury on her body, the pains was just so much, and it was messing with her mental health. Okay, apart from she being in pains physically, she also felt pains mentally. Okay, so one fateful day, she decided to speak to her husband. She went on her knees, apologized to her husband, asked him for forgiveness if she had ever offended him before, for him to be so mean to her and beat her all the time. But guess what? This man turned against her and hit her again. Ladies and gentlemen, this lady suffered in her marriage, and it's not funny because this is the same thing we see in reality. People go through this in reality. There is no single peace in their home. Every day that passes is always trouble, trouble, trouble. And that was what this lady was going through. This beautiful lady was going through. It's not like she was even a burden. She was not a burden to him. Okay, she doesn't insult him. She speaks to him with respect. She makes sure she does her wifely duties. Alright, but he was never appreciative of her at all. And to add to his bad character, he was also a cheat. Cheating on his lovely wife, on his beautiful wife with another lady. Guys, there is this saying that goes, when a man starts to cheat on his wife, he becomes violent to her. But I do not want to believe that, because we still have men who cheat on their wives but are still very much respectful and loving to their wives, that even their wives do not even believe that their husband can cheat on them. Okay, we have men like that. But this young man's case was different. Every day was hell for this woman. Okay, she literally regretted in her mind having to be with a man like this. And to top it all, he wasn't even doing anything. Okay, he had lost his job, so I felt that was what added to his frustration. Okay, he poured out his frustration on his wife like it's her fault. You know, when men literally lose their jobs and they don't have anything doing, they become very frustrated, and most of them pour out the frustration on their wives, which is very, very wrong. Like, I watched the way Anthony treated his wife Uche, and I was pained because this is an innocent woman who wants nothing but peace of mind in her marriage, but her husband wasn't giving her that opportunity. Okay, now because of his constant torture, his constant beating and abuse, his wife had to run away. If not, he would kill her. She ran to her girlfriend's place for refuge, okay, because she needed to clear her head. The pains, the torture was too much for her to bear. Alright, so guys, as she was staying with her friend, she became a shadow of herself. She didn't believe in herself at all because her husband has made her worthless. Okay, now guys, as she ran away from her husband's house, she landed herself a very loving, sweet, handsome, rich young man, the direct opposite of her husband. Okay, so this man showed her nothing but care, unconditional love, attention. He was intentional about her, and she had no choice than to just give love a chance, okay? Because for the longest of time she had been with her husband, she had forgotten what love is. But this gentleman made her remember what true love is, and she had to give love a chance. Guys, this lady appreciated this man. Like, she felt love. You know that moment where you are shown the love in this world, you are treated like an egg, you are adored, a guy just pays detailed attention to you. That was how she felt. She was happy. She was at peace in her mind. There was joy flowing in her heart. There is this glow you just get when you are with the right person, when you know that this person treats you well. There was this inner glow, there's this inner joy. That was how this lady felt. All right, now guys, back to her husband. Her husband had to go be with the lady whom he was cheating on his wife with. Okay, the rich lady that was blowing his mind. All right, he started living with the lady. Okay, both of them were together, and he realized that this lady was something else. Character zero. She was not who he thought she was. Okay, character-wise, she had no character at all. Alright, only that she was rich and she helped him get a job. But guess what? The job she got for him happens to be Uche Montana's boyfriend's company. So when Uche Montana saw him talking with her new boyfriend, she was shocked and she immediately ran away. So her boyfriend noticed it and, asked her what the problem was. And she told him that the person she saw him talking to is her ex-husband. And just immediately, the man relieved Anthony of his job. Okay, because he cared so much about Uche's happiness and he didn't want to see her get hurt at all, okay? He was so careful with her, he was sweet to her, it was just everything a woman needs in a man. That was who Kachi Nnochirim was to her. And she found herself lucky to have a man like him in her life. Whereas Anthony and his new girlfriend lived like fire and coal. There was no respect. It was argument upon argument, insult, the lady belittling him, the lady insulting him, using him as her errand boy. Like, this lady suffered this guy a lot, all right? And he began to regret treating his wife the way he did because his wife was nothing compared to who she was, all right? So he happened to see her one fateful day in Kachi's house, okay, his boss's house. And he went there and started apologizing that he wants her back, he's sorry, this and that, he has changed, please come back to me, I love you. And I'm like, look at this one. And Uche just told him, I've forgiven you, but I can never come back to you again. I'm at peace where I am here. And one thing I love about her boyfriend, her new boyfriend, is always there to protect her, always there to put a smile on her face, always intentional. Guys, you would actually count yourself lucky if you have someone like this man in your life. There is no person that would want to spit out sugar to swallow sand. No, nobody. She never went back to her husband and she was never thinking of going back to him because where she found herself presently was a place filled with love, happiness, peace, joy, and everything she had ever wished for in a partner. So, guys, at the end of the day, each of them deserved who they truly wanted. So, Uche Montana had the best life, the best partner she had ever wished for, being with Kachi. And Anthony, on the other hand, settled for his authoritative and domineering girlfriend. So that was how this movie ended so beautifully. Guys, for better, for love is a must watch. Say no to domestic violence and abuse. It kills. When you find yourself with a person who is an animal in human form, please run away for your safety, for your life. You only live once. Yes, this movie literally opens our eyes to things that we ignore. He will change, he will change, he will change, she will change, she's changing. Guys, any person that keeps on repeating what he does every day, telling you that it's going to change, will never change. You need to run away from that person. When Uche saw that her husband was getting worse day by day, she ran for her life and she ran into the hands of a very perfect, gentle young man. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, I was super impressed by the performances of these actors. Uche Montana, Kachi Nnochirim, Anthony Woods. You guys were so amazing. You did really, really great in this movie. And at a point, I started getting so upset, so angry with Anthony for treating Uche the way he did. Guys, he was so perfect with such character. Really, really perfect. Okay, and this is my celebrity crush, an actor I really, really like. And seeing him in this character got me, oh my god, why is he acting so mean? Okay, but that's how you get to know a good actor, okay? Where an actor wears the character of which he is to portray, okay? It was an excellent performance. He did very well. Anthony really, really did so well in his character, and same thing with Uche Montana. Oh my goodness, Uche Montana is a beautiful, wonderful, talented actress. This lady, you're wonderful, guy. Kachi Nnochirim, I am speechless. I am really, really speechless. You were amazing, guys. These people really deserve their flowers. They did so, so well. And I must say that this movie is a must watch. For better, for love, everyone needs to watch this particular movie. Alright, so guys, that is basically all I have for you for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please do also like, share, and subscribe to Substance TV for more amazing movie reviews and recommendations. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.